Hello, welcome back to Skimming the Pages, the only Bookend Gaming comment show where maid outfits are the required uniform.
Yeah,
I'm Travis,
I'm Eric.
and let's do our thing. We do things here. We
Uh,
read
we read
comments.
comments that the people have commented.
Yeah, we get comments about how we're frauds, and then we also yell at our devoted fans because we're terrible YouTubers.
But our most devoted fans, our Patreon supporters,
Yeah, they're the best.
we're going to shout them out now.
Okay.
Because that's what we do.
You
that's,
do that.
That's what we promised on Patreon.
Yeah, and
is that we would do that.
It's one of the few things we give you.
Yeah.
There's other things.
Well, maybe a hug if we ever have a live show.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Or just like I'll DM you my address and you can just come get a free reach around or something.
There, yeah.
Just getting desperate for patrons at this point.
Okay, here we go. Can I name all six?
Let's find out.
Let's
Because I
find
can't.
out. We're gonna go with Winneapolis, Hey Jason, Rad Coffee Man, Phil, Jordan, and Talish Verda.
Yeah, you did it.
I did do it.
You're the best, and I'm proud of you.
Yay!
And I'm also proud of all of our patrons for being cool and giving us their money, even though we didn't earn it.
And we give you stickers.
Yeah, we give you stickers and posters and a T-shirt. Oh my!
And a reach around.
And a reach around, possibly. We'll talk about that. We'll see. We got to have like a company meeting first, and by company meeting I mean reach arounds. So let's just get to the comments.
Okay.
You want to read this first one?
Do we want a call of action, to action?
Oh,
the
I didn't
action?
even- oh God, I didn't think of one.
Call for action?
What did I do last time? It was the Luigi's Mansion thing.
Yeah, which
Like,
people actually did.
it's a little weird to me.
Which is amazing.
Or that's true devotion right there to actually power through that nonsense. But I don't know. Is there a playthrough you want people to watch? You want to do that again, or do you want to do something else?
And I don't know, do we want to do that again? Watch a thing?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, random seg pre-2021.
Okay. Yeah, and
So from the
leave
first a seg from the first 3 years.
Yeah, leave a comment on it. Tell us that you're there for that reason, and then just you give us a review of our terrible segs.
And see if we remember even playing it. Because there's a lot that it's like, oh yeah,
That's true.
Those
There are-
one episode things. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot we played it.
Well, I mean, there are times when we go to look at like, oh, we should play something, and we look and we're like, oh wait, we already played this.
Yeah.
We have to like go back and look through them. It's a lot of games. We have like over 2,000 videos now.
I think so.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. One of them will hit eventually, right? That's a thing that happens.
It can to successful people.
Right, to people that are charming and good at this. Not us, though. We suck. Read the first comment. I'm gonna let you read
Me?
it.
I gotta do the first comment?
Yeah, because it's got so much. You got so much to read.
Okay.
And the second one is kind of at me, so we'll go. You get to read the first
Okay. Sachi's big problem. The fruit of Grisaia. Sachi route. We comment from Mario 0135. House. It's emojis. House, fire, smile.
one. Yeah.
So just sum up your favorite route of fruit of Grisaia in 3 emojis.
Right. Yeah. Spoilers. Obviously. I think
Mate.
that's supposed to be a school.
Yeah, probably.
Is there not like a bomb emoji? Maybe there is. I don't know. Because there wasn't really any fire. It was a controlled demolition.
That's true.
Somehow he organized it to where it was like approved.
Right. Well, this episode was before the bombing, so
Was it? So he was like,
it was still the school fire. Like she set fire to the
oh,
first
she was
school.
going to set fire.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Okay. I was thinking of like what they ended up doing. So spoilers there too. But I guess that's going to show up in later comments anyway.
Yeah.
Joshua Patterson on Skimming the Pages for 417, the last one. Timestamp. I actually kind of want to see you go all out on me now. This is us talking about, he's the one who left that comment, and I was going to do like a whole, I have like a 5-paragraph thing written out.
It's become a saga now.
Yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to apologize because when I saw you guys read my comment, I was like, oh, why did I write that? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh. Also, I'm the same like you. When you said, whatever you say to me, I've already said to myself. Yeah, I mean, I've actually got I still have it because I sent it to you.
Yeah.
This whole long spiel that came with like a disclaimer about like it's all a joke and we don't actually I harbor no ill will towards anyone. But there's no point in me reading it. It was literally things that I've said a million times where it's like just our comments on something that you like does not lessen your opinion on that.
Right.
Like even if you're the type of person that puts your personality into something, I mean, I'm not one that does that, but I am fans of things, and if someone says it's shit, I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. But,
Yeah.
but it doesn't make me like it less. Like, I mean, a good example, a game just came to Game Pass called Redfall,
Yeah, I saw that.
and the reviews are god-awful, like terrible. But I was like, that's on Game Pass, I'll try it. I'm having a blast with it.
Yeah.
I really like it. It's fun. But, so, like, just, other people's opinions are just that. Other people's opinions. And if
Right.
you don't like a character that you like, then it doesn't mean anything. Just means, or if we'll get to this later too. If we rank something in a tier list, maybe
Yeah.
less than you would rank it,
Right.
that's also okay because those are our opinions, and that doesn't have to also be your opinions. People have differing ones. But again, thank you for apologizing because I mean, obviously, the apology wasn't even necessary because we're not gonna like take a
No.
comment and be like, well, fuck this
Yeah.
guy. I mean, we might, but not like genuinely,
Should I go
Yeah,
on?
just go on. I pulled up that whole thing and I was like, maybe I should read this, but it's like, it goes into a thing where like I do a social experiment with you, and like, yeah, no, I'm not going to go into it.
Okay.
It was an idea for like a segment in this, but these already go long enough as it is.
All right. Well, same person on a different video punched the shark. The Freedom Grisaya Sachi route. It's a timestamp, probably where a herm is, because he says, this playthrough has made me realize Yuji says herm way too much.
Yeah.
Can't believe I never noticed that. Also, don't recommend punching the shark. She will bite back harder.
Yeah, not only the herm thing, but just visual novels in general, or like Japanese things in general, using that in the end.
In the end.
Like,
Yeah.
it's got to be, like, a really common phrase over there. Not to say, like, people don't say it in English, but it's like, it seems like everything we play that has any kind of Japanese anime, anything like that, it's
Right.
always got, like, in the end, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it's just
or
like
something, something, something in the end.
It's just something that just you do with your inner monologue.
Yeah, I guess. It's just, I can't not notice it now, especially since we kept making the joke.
Right. Well, I bet, yeah, the herms. I mean, we're almost up to 70
Yeah.
in
just
Sachi's
one
route.
Yeah, just one route. That's not even like the full game. It was like halfway into the game we started that. True Blue Friends, The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Aaron Martin said, timestamp, I literally asked where Charmy was right before Travis did.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? They got all the other chaotics people.
They have
but-
everyone. Oh, maybe he's the mastermind.
Oh, he's the murderer! We still haven't actually found out. We don't know. Don't spoil it for us. This one's a longer one. Oh, wait, no, I went too far up. Never mind.
The Myers-Briggs test
For you.
for me. Aaron Hornberger has a timestamp, probably when I got the results.
Yeah, it's you mentioning that, like, you're not an... Because it's, like, you got adventurer / artist, and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's, like, the right title for it, but...
Yeah,
I was like, you're more artist than adventurer.
I feel like I got kind of caught up on the word adventurer.
Yeah,
Too,
and I mean,
like
it's
while
just
doing but it's more so just like not wanting to be stuck in one place kind of thing. It doesn't
Right.
mean that I like want to go on vacations all the
Yeah,
time.
it's not like literally like going out and going hiking and things like that. It's just like you crave variety, something new.
Yeah. I would definitely call you an artist. Your presence and expression on this channel truly admits beauty and love into the universe.
Oh my god.
Woohoo! The depression is very relatable, and may you always be on top of your struggle. And for what that little it may be worth, thank you for your hard work and creative energy you put in this channel. Yeah.
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 See, you're cool. You're great.
I'm great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Get on top of your struggle.
Yeah.
Unless you're like tired, and then you can lay down and your struggle can get on top.
I do like to struggle. I do like when it gets on top sometimes. You gotta take turns, switch
Yeah,
it up. I'm an adventurer.
Sometimes you just want to rest. Just like let them do their thing, you know?
Yeah, I try not to like let it show too much in the channel, of course, because that'd be terrible.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be depressed all the time.
Sometimes
I mean, well, I'm not. You don't want to be depressed. Obviously, you don't want to be depressed all the time. I mean, like, you don't want to like bum everybody out all the time. Yeah.
It's like I try to keep it away from Discord as much as I can too, but sometimes when you're struggling with a day and it's like I got nobody to talk to.
Yeah, it's just like venting,
yeah,
you know.
like this sucks.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not like anyone on Discord is going to be like, "Here's the solution." Like,
yeah,
you know,
right.
They don't know everything that goes into every aspect of your day. I don't even know.
Right.
And I know you better than all of them, except for I don't know. There's probably someone in there that stalks you, might know you better.
Could be.
I don't know. Have you checked the bushes outside recently? We've got to fix this. Video game franchise tier list.
Oh, dear.
Talish Verda says, I think Fallout realistically should be divided into two separate things. One for the Interplay Black Isle Studios games and one for the Bethesda games. I mean, for me, I don't really see them as being part of the same franchise. And yes, New Vegas was indeed made by Obsidian. Which, if memory serves, Obsidian was actually founded by a group of guys from Black Isle Studios shortly before Interplay closed the studio. I believe a lot of the staff moved over there following the closure as well. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't surprise me because they gave them access to that IP pretty easily, and they haven't really done that with anyone else. But like everyone says that New Vegas is the best one, and it's because it's closer to an RPG. I mean, I go into it in the video and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that game has completely changed. Once Fallout 3 came out, everything, like, that game was just completely different from what Fallout was.
Right.
And a lot of people hated that. And I get it, because there's people who want to go back to the old way, but you can't sell games like that anymore. Nobody plays that stuff.
Yeah, the tier list episodes have been fun.
Yeah, so far. I mean, we're usually pretty agreeable in tier lists. Even when we disagree, we give in to each other pretty easily because we're too nice.
All right, and then you got your Myers-Briggs test commented on.
Indeed.
Same Aaron Hornberger.
Yeah.
That was very cool, the difference in questions. You definitely seem to have got a more intense introspective inquiry of questioning. It added a very different dynamic to the video.
Yeah, I got more pointed at and laughed at.
Like right off the bat, it was like, yeah.
Yeah. Yours was like, what's your favorite color?
Yeah. And yours was like, do the demons in your head like to...
Right. It's like, do you think you're actually as worthless as you are? Because you are. You're a piece of shit. Yes or no?
Now that you two have taken this test and have got some sort of personality label, so to speak, does there seem to be any sort of change in your day-to-day? Or do the results ruminate in your mind from time to time? Very cool that you are as well into philosophy, psychology, and poetry, the 3 Ps.
Yeah, not so much poetry anymore. I was for like a long time.
Yeah. Went to school for the 2 formers and dropped out because of the latter, and became the latter. Lol.
You became a poom?
A poom. Though enjoy independently studying the formers. Definitely share the self-deprecation and making humor of it. One of my reasons I love your humor. And though I don't know you, you do seem like a cool, intelligent, and loving individual.
I am one of those things.
I can honestly say I am an individual.
Yeah.
No, I can honestly say I am glad to have stumbled upon y'all's channel.
Yeah, that's too, because you leave really in-depth comments.
Right? Yeah.
Kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, philosophy was always just kind of like a passing interest thing. Psychology I probably say it in the video, but that's what I wanted to major in college before I dropped out for drug-related reasons.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, it's always interested me. Like, I always wanted to be like a hospital psychologist.
Right.
Where like help with like PTSD and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because just like how the brain works always interests me, and I've always had like a pretty decent ability to read people.
Yeah, discernment.
Yeah, just to like tell what kind of person someone is, and like I can read someone and be like, okay, this is what their attitude is. And the problem is my fucking ADHD autism spectrum brain also apes that. Like I'm really good at mirroring.
Yeah.
Which is something that you shouldn't do, but I mean, that's I don't need to analyze myself. I do it plenty in that video.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's changed really how I act.
No, I would say that it ruminates in our mind from time to time.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been aware that I, put others before myself and things, because that was my whole thing, was like Defender. It's like you put everyone's interest before your own. And it's like, yeah, I've always known that. And I mean, that can be a bad thing too. But it's just, I just don't let it, I don't let that dictate how I interact with
it's not
people.
like a horoscope type thing, like where we let it.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like,
this is my future.
That's 100% what I have to do now. I am Captain America. It's like, no, I don't.
Right, like in 10 years we could take the test again and have completely different results.
Right, yeah, because people evolve over time. You
Right.
You never know what you're going to be like in even like 3 years' time. We've got to fix this. Back to the franchise tier list, episode 1. Jordan commented, Red Dead Revolver was a very good game and received very well. Should have been in Masterpiece as a whole. I replied to that and said, came close, but without enough personal information, I couldn't justify Masterpiece. But I wasn't about to put it in no opinion. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it was fine, but just comparatively, as a whole, it just didn't do... I don't know, maybe it's just because I didn't play it enough.
Right.
Like Revolver, because that was like... That had come out, and Gun, and like... I just kind of lumped them together, even though one was way better than the other.
I feel like there was so much more... whatever before Red Dead Redemption, like build up, not.
Oh yeah, I mean
marketing.
That's the thing, because it was like Red Dead Revolver. I mean, I could be remembering this wrong, but it was just like it just seemed like another whatever video game to me. But then Red Dead Redemption, it was like, oh, this is like Wild West GTA, great story type of thing. And I'm sure the story in Revolver, I mean, Jordan would know better than me. We still have to get him on for a tier list so he can yell at us. Because he will argue with us. We can argue a little bit and then agree. He will fight until he gets his way, which is probably what we need to do. But, we're nicer than he is.
Okay. Same person, same video. The people out there that love them, Medal of Honor, is me. They were my favorite games growing up.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I mean, I'm sure you did play them. I don't remember Medal of Honor. Like, I'm sure I've played one, but it always seemed like you always make those comparisons of like this thing to this thing, or like two movies that are kind of similar. You compare, even though they have nothing to do with each other and things like that.
Yeah.
But it's like Medal of Honor and Call of Duty. It was like one of them became one of the biggest video game franchises ever, and the other one didn't.
Right.
It's just like, whatever. Which I think we put that in no opinion, honestly.
I think so.
Because we hadn't played enough of them.
I don't think I've even played one.
Yeah. Oh, this next comment, though.
Yeah.
This is a great one. I hearted this one because I always heart our hate comments. So, same video. Chris Maffizoni. Never played Red Dead Redemption 2. He's talking about you.
Yeah.
Dude. Clueless much? Like the nerve commenting. Yeah, don't comment on your own show.
Right.
God.
Next time I'll just let you run the
keep your mouth shut. Other dude, I guess he's talking to me here. Get somebody else that knows what's up. Faith lost / blocked. First of all, you had faith in us, and also you blocking people on YouTube now. The idea
you watched the video.
The idea was pretty good, though. Thanks. I came up with it myself.
Yeah, we invented tier lists.
Yeah. Dude number 1, I guess me, which I've never been dude number 1 on this channel. Like, you brought me in. Genuinely trying to help.
Yeah.
Peace. Thanks, man. I'll find another person. I'll get rid of B.
Yeah. Or he's telling me
he's trying to help
to play our R2D2.
Yeah. God forbid you don't play a game you're not interested in.
Right.
Not to mention...
Yeah, I'm not a gamer because I've never played Red Dead.
Yeah, you're not a AAA title kind of person.
I'm really not.
And that's fine.
I'll play some.
You have more opinions on Nintendo stuff. That's why we work. That's how we can play. If it was just me on the channel, I'd never be playing like old Mario and Sonic games.
Right.
I would never touch Nintendo, or if I did, it'd be like Fire Emblem and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I just love the nerve commenting. You said you have no opinion.
Right. I was like, I've never played the second one. I've only played the first.
So what do? Just skip that one entirely?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry you blocked us, Carlos.
I even
don't
said,
know.
like, I've never played, but I've seen and heard so much about it. Like, I know it's a masterpiece.
Right. Yeah, like, you weren't, like, arguing with me, like, oh, you shouldn't put it up at very good or whatever. Because I think I'd put it in very good because Red Dead Revolver.
Yeah.
But it was just, I don't know, comments like that are just funny.
It's
like,
funny. Like,
I
didn't know.
We really offended that dude.
I saw that, and I didn't know if it was a joke or...
Yeah, how dare you not play every game ever?
Well, that's what we do. We play everything.
Honestly, I'm surprised we didn't get comments like that over, like, Persona and stuff like that.
We've gotten...
Or,
I mean,
like,
people have told us
Yakuza.
to play Persona.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the... I mean, I played 5 a bit, and it's, you know, it's... But people get really invested in the things they like, and if you don't do those things also, then you are wrong.
Right.
You're wrong.
Okay.
So now I'm just taking applications for my new co-host, even though Beam was the one who made the channel.
Yeah.
We're gonna come to Beam's house to record, but he's not allowed on.
Right. I'm not allowed to comment.
He can just be the editor now. Well, I should just do the rest of the tier list, and you're just not there.
Should I do playing games blind and play Red Dead Redemption?
Oh, perfect. Not really blind on that one. You know enough.
I know what it is.
But
yeah, I guess.
It would be funny to watch you play something like that because you do not play third-person action games.
That'd be
It'd be like you playing Hitman,
Yeah, well, yeah.
which was...
I mean, like I said, I liked the first Red Dead.
Yeah, I mean,
played through it.
Yeah, you can. You don't have an interest in
just-
it, and that's fine. Not everyone has to like every game.
Okay. Why you got so much poop, bro?
I'm sorry. It just keeps, my body keeps making it.
The Fruit of Grisaya Sachi route. J5276 says, "Hi, chaps.
Yo.
Some news from the Catawaverse.
Okay.
There's a full remastered VN of the '07 leaked Grid 1 version of the game. No spoilers beyond old script, new sprites. It's only part of Act 1, so it might not be great for a Let's Play, unless you are curious to see what a cursed version of Katawa Shoujo looks like. There's also Katawa Shoujo Stories Beyond, which is a compilation of VN classic Katawa Shoujo fanfic being released episodically, but playable through a single game. The first one released is Part 1, the Saki route, Learning to Fly, and there's several more on the way. But these mods are available on mod... full colon, close parentheses.
Why you got so much poop, bro? Full colon. Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I've heard, like, the beta Katawa Shoujo is, like, messed up.
well, it's just the art. Like, the main thing I know from it is the like the silhouettes that you always see when it's trying to show how busy the hallways are and stuff.
Yeah.
Those are the silhouettes of the original sprites from
Right.
girls.
But, yeah, I've heard it's not as polished and, like,
Yeah.
also more, like, just, I don't know, dark.
A little more
messed up.
a little more closer to what a 4chan visual novel might have
Yeah.
actually been. Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. We're always thinking of different Katawa stuff we can do somehow.
Yeah, and I like mods. I like doing mods, but at the same time, like you run the risk of like, do I want to make fun of this? Because we did that, the DDLC one,
Yeah.
and we were like making fun of the spelling thing, and then the guy who made it was like, "Oh, I was like,
Yeah, but
we're not-"
I think he took it light.
yeah, he
though.
was
Like,
fine with it, but that doesn't mean everybody will be,
Right.
And you know, we're taking someone's property, and you know, making a profit off of it, which I mean, Creative Commons and you know, fair
Well,
use and this and that.
that too.
But when it's a mod, it's like you're not taking it from a company, you're taking it from just this dude who made this mod.
Mods can get like in trouble for stuff though. So that's another
Yeah.
thing. It's like we don't want to do a mod and then that mod gets caught because they stole backgrounds or something, and then we're like, oh.
Yeah, we shine a light on that, and all of a sudden the crosshairs are on you. I mean, that doesn't mean we won't do it. It's just we have to always take that into consideration when we choose stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, even when we play porn games on Nintendo Switch. And I guess one of the people who made that
That was awesome too.
was upset. It's like, that's not our fault, dude. You sold copies that were cracked.
Right. Because he was like, where did you get that? I was like, Amazon?
Yeah, we bought it.
And he's like, oh no.
Yeah, he's like, they probably all have that. I don't know if we hit some weird button combination to put it in debug mode or if it just was, but it worked out for recording because we got to see everything.
That's right.
And you had to edit it, and it was the worst. Heavy hitters or quitters? Smash or pass Pokemon trainers? People hopping back into old tier lists now.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as people are like, oh, God, another tier list, even us being like, God, we keep doing these tier lists. They're so time-consuming. They do well.
They always do
People
well.
like watching.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, and
Well,
also
for us.
harbor some negative energy.
Yeah, but that's whatever. That's, what's the word? Engagement. Yeah, I'll take it. Shan Moon says, maybe late, but timestamp, that green hair girl next to the little girl is called Cheryl, and she is the descendant of the little girl.
Okay.
Okay. Descendant makes me think that's like Scarlet and Violet, because aren't those like two timelines? Like one's in the past and one's in the future.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. So maybe that's what they're from.
I don't know.
This was
I think
before
this was before
that.
that.
Yeah. Unless the characters were already released at that point. I mean, it could just be from
I
the
don't
show.
know. It was just a character we didn't know, and
Yeah.
we're like, I don't know who that is.
It didn't matter if we didn't know. I didn't know like 99% of them. I still wanted to
Right.
smash 99%
We were
of
just
them.
saying how much we wanted to slap our peens against drawings.
Yeah, or get peens slapped against us from drawings.
Yeah.
That was more so me than you, but it's still valid.
Sundays are for NASCAR and Natty Light.
Hell yeah,
Root of
brother.
Sachi route. James... What? Jam Specialist. That's
Yep,
right.
That's it. James and the Giant Peach.
By Natty Light, you mean Bush Light, and by NASCAR, you mean watching Kevin Harvick drive, right? Let's go number 4.
I guess. Because I pitched a nerve to a NASCAR fan.
Right.
I mean, cool. I honestly don't know anything about NASCAR. Like, in the slightest.
No. I mean, we joke about, I think, like Jeff Gordon and...
Yeah, I know, like, the names that everybody knows.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, that's cool. I've just never been into NASCAR. I'm not into any kind of racing, like, actual racing thing. Because I don't watch, like, F1 or whatever it is.
No, I can't.
Any of that stuff.
I don't watch NASCAR.
We should start.
Let's do it.
We can comment on
Let's
it.
comment on it.
Oh my God, they're turning left!
They're going to do it again!
I did not see that coming. Why you got so much poop, bro? Sachi route. Thomas Crunkitchen says, Julia Boolia sounds a lot like Amelia Bedelia. I mean, we were just referencing the wedding singer.
Right.
Because it's Julia Gulia?
Gulia.
Yeah. It's like she's getting married to some guy named Gulia.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because we were talking about JB, and her first name is Julia.
Yeah.
And you're like, Julia Boolia?
That's funny. Why is that funny? I don't know.
I don't know. The last episode of BG, New Super Mario Bros. UD. Thomas the Crunk Engine says, ever since the Father's Day episode, anytime I see a Dry Bones, I always get that feeling of, oh, that's adorable.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's your daughter's favorite
my daughter's favorite character. Yeah, I think that too. Every time I play a game, I'm like, hey, it's Dry Bones, and then I have to kill it, and I'm like, oh no.
So I'm usually like, motherfucking Dry Bones, get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah.
Stop coming back. You're fucking me up.
Yeah, it's just, she loves Dry Bones.
Yeah. Damn it, Kenji. Kadwa Shoujo, episode 44. Liam P. 98 says, I feel so dirty now. I like it.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Do. Yeah, it's weird now. It's that title and thumbnail make no sense now.
Yeah.
Because it was, well, Emmy, I guess. Yeah, I used Kenji's face to cover up nudity.
Oh, that's right. Before we had Otaku.
Yeah,
Otaku.
so now it's been re-uploaded, and it's just a big otaku in the way.
Yeah.
So damn it, Kenji is not in the episode at all. We don't even mention it. So that doesn't make sense anymore.
Wasn't it, where I was like, because we were like, how are we going to censor these? And I was just like, put up someone's head in the way.
Yeah.
I think my first suggestion was our heads, like
Probably.
our avatars or whatever. Put the heads in the way. Oh my God, what the hell? Call me Gooch if my heart had wings, episode 6.
Yeah.
Talk about a fucking poll.
He went through all of our VNs.
Yeah. We should put that on the...
To continue that
Yeah,
one, I
we've got,
would.
I mean, like, we've got the polls for segs, but we're also, for patrons, we're doing polls to, like, what visual novels we're going to do.
Uh-huh.
I feel like if we put that one on there and it won, we would have to find the non-Steam version. Because the problem is the Steam version was, like, jank and broken. So we
Right.
stopped playing it.
I mean, yeah, we'll just find... We would do it.
Yeah, we could just, like, find where we were, or we just play it off camera, get to where we were, so we can remember what
Yeah.
happened, and then we'd...
I mean, it was only 6 episodes, so
Yeah,
we
it
only
wouldn't
played for
take
an hour
that
and a
long.
half.
So, yeah, we might add that one to the... So Thomas just says, well, now what? It's like, so, I mean, I guess become a patron and vote for it. Because we're going to put it on the poll, and if it wins, we have to, you know, find a way to get it.
That's true.
Because I remember another issue I had with it was, like, in your first playthrough, you only had a choice between, like, 2 of the girls.
Right.
And then you had to beat the game to unlock the other ones.
And it was best friend girl and the robot girl.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Robot girl. Yeah, the girl in the wheelchair.
Well, I mean,
voiced
I
her as a
gave her a
robot. Yeah, I
robot
know.
voice.
Yeah, because I think I made some offhanded joke about her being a cyborg or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so, like, that was an issue back then because it was like, well, how many times are we going to play through this? But now it's like, well, yeah, we just play through it multiple times.
Right,
so
yeah.
That's not an issue.
Uh-uh.
But, you know, maybe someday. We'll add it to the list of VNs whenever you guys get to vote for VNs.
Success by failure. The fruit of Grisaya Sachi. Thomas the Crunk Engine says, highlight of my Friday.
Yeah.
Because it was a FAP sauce day.
Right.
The fappiest of sauce.
Yeah, we get a lot of comments that are just like, it's Friday or it's Tuesday.
Yeah. Stay tuned in another 2 years when we had a third day.
Right? Yeah, because there's the only things that people watch anymore.
Thirsty Thursday.
I wonder how many days we'd be able to get away with just not uploading a video.
Before somebody says something.
Well, if it was just like Tuesday or Friday, like we upload Tuesdays and Fridays and just don't upload any other day, but don't say anything about it.
Oh,
like how
okay.
long before someone's like, wait a second.
What happened to your rest of
where's
your
all
stuff?
your other stuff?
Yeah.
I mean, there are people watching them, but I feel like this stuff we miss one and people are gonna instantly know.
Uh-huh.
Same video, the Black Cadet says timestamp, Machina spit and fire.
Yeah. It was her saying too lazy to soon and
Oh, right.
too whatever, lethargic to dare.
Yeah. Okay, I do remember that.
Yeah. Who's in control here? Doki Doki Literature Club.
Jeez. A lot of old
Episode
stuff popping up.
23. It's weird how long ago this actually was.
It was early. It was like really early.
It was like our 4th playthrough, maybe.
Yeah,
It was really early.
Yeah, because we played it, and this is what kind of opened us up to playing visual novels. Because
then we
after that, it was Katwa.
Yeah. I was confused why you didn't mention Misha at 229. You might have to click on that.
Yeah.
Until I noticed this was uploaded before you got there. That's a bit unsettling for a seemingly random reference. Yeah, we should probably click on it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you want to click on it or?
Well, no, because I'm running audio.
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah, let's see. You can go ahead and read the next one.
Oh my God! But it's
Oh, is it a bunch of stuff?
a couple more timestamps.
All right, well, here, I'll skip our ads.
Dick Cheney.
Oh,
Was Dick Cheney ever vice president?
it's Yuri saying she's like the vice president.
Oh, Dick, and I said Dick Cheney.
Yeah,
Still, I'm the vice president.
yeah.
Dick Cheney.
And then, so he's...
Cheney wasn't even the vice president when we played.
no. So they were saying that he was confused why we didn't mention Misha, but
Yeah.
we definitely hadn't even gotten close to that yet.
No, because I had known about the Bush Cheney sweater, but we hadn't. Yeah, we hadn't even played it yet.
Right.
And then when that did pop up, you were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Joshua Patterson on Skimming the Pages comment show from 5-1. Is that the last one? Yeah, that's the last one.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know. You make them.
don't
Two
know.
timestamps. One of them says, I feel kind of called out a bit. And the other one says, as a MILF fan myself, I feel called out again. Oh, wait. Is there more?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, God. And then another one. I'm actually the opposite of Travis. I love purple-haired characters because purple is such a majestic and beautiful color. Is that opposite? Is it because I said pink? Is pink the opposite of purple?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know.
And then another timestamp that says both is good. You
I was
can
gonna
always
say,
have both.
We're gonna have to click on all of these probably.
Okay, yeah, just let's do the first one. I feel
Okay.
kind of called out. 7.
He likes Yumiko, but also appreciates our jokes on her name.
Yeah, that we just
not like,
yeah.
you guys just ruined
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get, because we're like making fun of the people
The
that.
people who yell at us for not liking a character.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it wasn't just about you. Trust me,
No.
we get a lot more of it than from just you.
And then, as a MILF fan, were we talking about MILFs?
I mean, I usually am.
Okay.
Or I'm making fun of.
My mother.
Oh.
She'll cook and clean for her.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about.
Oh, the MILF fetish in general being like, is it about someone just being able to take care of
being
you?
your mommy.
Yeah, it's like just having mommy issues.
Well, I guess we won't click on that one because you're just talking
I'm
about
just talking
how
about
you like
loving
pink-haired characters.
hair, yeah.
And both is good. I'm not an ass man.
That's
Oh.
fine. I'm enough of an ass man for both of us.
I like the front side.
I like the front side, Eric Beam.
Correct.
5123.
There's multiple things on the front side that I enjoy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to like.
It's true.
Next comment's yours, I guess. Or
It
do you
was
need me
replied to. Jeez.
Oh, was it? Oh, shit. The Black Cadet said Lamo, same.
To what?
Yeah, all of them?
Well, that comment was edited, so maybe he only had one thing at first, and then
Possibly.
because the thumbnail. Did you even read the top? The thumbnail is true.
I don't think anyone... Oh, I didn't. The thumbnail's true, though. I don't think anyone is complaining. Maybe I did read that. I don't know.
I don't
There was a
know.
lot to this comment. I got lost in it.
I know.
Got lost in his eyes and his profile picture, too.
Same video. The Black Cadet says everybody loves Sachi, and everybody hates Chris.
Weird reference.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, she's great.
She's awesome.
She's a little messed
I'm
up.
looking at her
but
right now.
they're
She's
all
on the
messed
TV.
up. Yeah. Yeah. She's pretty cool. I'm a fan. Zootalore. Luigi's Mansion, episode 17.
Wow.
The Black Cadet says, not a minute in and Luigi already blew his load. Shake my head. I don't know what that's referencing, but...
Were we...
I know there was a comment about you humping a
Yeah. Were we...
treasure chest.
I think it was when we were having, like, when you could get the elemental powers, you can, like, push the button and it just...
Oh, the water's like
Yeah,
swoosh.
that
That's
might be
probably
what it is.
was.
We did tell people to comment with no context.
Hell yeah.
And see if we could figure it out.
Well,
So
I'm going to assume that's correct.
That's what my guess would have to be. Oh, man, there's a lot of people watching different VN stuff right now.
I kind of like it. It
Waste-
gives us more variety.
Yeah.
It's not just like 5 comments on one thing.
Waste Management, The Fruit of Grisaya, episode 20. Catherine says, I suddenly got super busy for a few months, and it looks like I missed a lot. Yeah, we added a second day, so that's not going to help.
Yeah, you got a lot of catching up to do.
Time to catch up. And then she replied to herself, or maybe it was more than a few months. I can't remember.
Yeah. Well, if you're on episode 20 of Fruit of Grisaya, you
Yeah,
got quite a bit to
That's
go.
like 2 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, we did that, and then Danganronpa.
Oh, yeah, we did do Danganronpa after that, so, oh, man. Well, we'll see you in a
Yeah.
couple more months when you catch up. Back to Skimming the Pages comment show. Thomas the Crunk Engine, timestamp 100%. I just said that out of left field. Glad it made you guys laugh. It's about his fucking stinky sausage or whatever because he doesn't wash it.
Oh.
Yeah, he was like, it was that comment. It was the...
The only reason she gags is because...
Yeah, because I don't wash it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh, man.
Oh, Thomas, I'm going to try to be nice to you for a while.
It
It won't last.
Same person, same video. Timestamp. Life is like cock and ball torture, but without the cock and balls.
I'm pretty sure that was in the original script for Forrest Gump.
I think so.
His Baba said that a lot.
Yeah, they ad-libbed that scene. Not a lot of people know.
Yeah.
And they almost went with this part. this line.
Tom Hanks was like, maybe we shouldn't talk about cock and ball torture.
Life is like cock and ball torture.
Yeah, and Zemeckis was just like, let me have this. I tried to put it in Back to the Future and they wouldn't let me. I need this. So you and Zemeckis got a lot in common there, Thomas, with the, wanting your cock and balls stepped on. I just
Right.
said I was going to be nice to him. I knew it wasn't going to last.
Just start like a bet, like you get $5
I have to.
to not.
We have to put a jar somewhere where I have to put a dollar in every time I make fun of Thomas.
Thomas has a comment on that, probably a jar between us.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll comment on his comment because I tend to do that. Then I have to put another dollar in.
How long is this? We have a video playing in the background. And
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
It's of the Sachi route,
What are we doing?
and it's like this CG has been on the screen for the past 30 minutes.
Oh yeah. Well, because we keep. You know how I am. I just say shit.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
Into the Mansion. Luigi's Mansion Episode 1. Aaron Hornberger says the origin story. Talk about a transition. Y'all got to make a comeback with the rock band mic. We did get a few comments about that rock. It was actually decent quality for what it was.
It wasn't bad.
Like, it was better than when we forgot to plug it in or there was an audio issue and it was your laptop mic picking us up.
Yes.
Like your onboard laptop mic.
Which I think it was the first couple episodes of this that did happen, where it was just my
Yeah, it just
laptop's
didn't
mic.
work. Well, because we were running everything off of one laptop. Like, we didn't sync our audio to... Well, no. I had my audio on my laptop. But, like, you were recording your audio and Elgato off of a laptop. It was jank.
Right.
Not to mention the few times that, like, the power would go out when we were playing.
Yeah,
or, like... It was the dark ages.
Right. Like, I just remember, like, the very beginning of that, like, the intro movie, Luigi's, like, walking to the mansion, and it's just the...
Oh, yeah.
like,
the
oh,
sound
God, this is
quality was
horrible.
awful. When did we even get the mics? What was the first playthrough that we had the mics on? Do you remember?
No, I mean,
Because
I
it was a
don't know.
while. Like, I ended up we got those snowballs.
I mean, we got them pretty quick.
I feel like we did. But we had, like, did we have decent mics for Bayonetta? I don't think we did. Maybe we did.
I feel like Bayonetta we might have.
I think that's when, because Resident Evil, it was like halfway into Resident Evil. Because I remember the beginnings of Resident Evil where we kept having issues because there were ones where you had to re-record your entire audio.
Yeah.
Like you had to fake your audio.
Right.
Because you could hear you, so you could like it was almost like remastering your audio.
Yeah, there was I would never do such a thing again.
Oh god,
today.
no, we just abandoned the playthrough.
Yeah, like I lost my audio, but I could hear it through your audio a little bit.
That's
so
what it was.
I like just literally just listened to it and like re-recorded my audio.
You ADR'd your own lines.
Yeah, so if you watch through that and some of it's like a little flat, like some of my laughs are like ha 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 ha.
You had to fake it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. I have to fake my laughs on this channel all the time.
Oh man.
Oh, it's your turn. Never mind.
Skimming the Pages comment show last time. Thomas the Crunk Engine says, "Don't worry, Travis. I'm completely fine with you giving me shit in jest.
Okay, so I don't need the jar then.
You're talking to the guy who called you a whore after disagreeing with me in a very minor argument, after all."
Minor argument, though. You don't fly planes with inverted controls. I'm still good. I'm pretty sure that's the argument he's talking about. Because that's the only time we were like legitimately disagreeing on something.
Right.
Every other time it's just joking around with that. I'm like, get out of here, dude. Same video, the man, timestamp, thanks for the shout out.
Let's click
And then, well, oh, wait. What the fuck?
it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Because the next, well, yeah. Oh, hi, Natasha.
Hi, Natasha.
Uh-huh. I am. Sorry.
Doing like a fake ad read right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. We were like in the Discord, they were talking about our voices for a while. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And like someone was saying that like my Amane voice was like weirdly turning them on, and it was a little awkward.
So that must have been.
But it was, yeah.
Because, yeah.
It was the man in the Discord saying that. But then he comments again with another timestamp and then said, I meant another timestamp.
Yeah, because he had a comment where I think his timestamp was 9:05, and we clicked it, and we're like, that doesn't make sense. I wonder if he mistyped it. Well, apparently he did and meant 19:05.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know if you
we
want
didn't have the context for it. I mean, if you want to go investigate, I can just keep reading.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I'll go all the way back, because I don't even remember what video it was.
Yeah, I don't either. You'd have to like find the comment and then...
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, geez, okay.
Okay, so it was Punch the Shark.
What was his
So-
comment?
So the last four of your social. I ask that question at work all the time. So let's go to 1905.
Trick question. I believe the answer would be Kamine Sachi, your girlfriend.
True. What are the last four numbers of your social?
Yeah, okay.
What's the name of your first pet growing up?
Yeah.
What's your mother's maiden name?
If you had as many dollars in your bank account as your social security number, how rich would you be?
I can't believe that's worked on people. Or there's one that they did on 4chan for a long time that was like, you type out like a bunch of stars. And
Yeah.
it'd be like, if you type in your credit card information, this website will automatically censor it. And then people would comment their fucking full
Yeah,
credit card
right.
information. It's like, what are you doing?
Like, why would you even?
Yeah.
Okay. So then go ahead.
The beach episode, Fruta Grisaya, Catherine.
Woo, the beach!
Yeah, timestamp. Spinning in a skirt is fun and feels nice. I recommend it 100%.
I assume we mentioned that.
Yeah, we probably were saying I want to do it. I want,
Yeah.
I want to do spinnies in a skirt. Does seem fun.
This seems like something we would say.
Plus, you just get to like air out your balls.
Right? Bomb and Circumstance. The fruit of Grecia, Sachi route.
Oh my god, is that how you say it? Would that be fucking annoying? Like if all of a sudden someone's like, "You guys have been saying that wrong the
Yeah,
entire
I'd be
time."
like, oh no.
Ugh.
Aaron,
Actually, fruit.
Aaron Hornberger says, men will go to some crazy feats for some coochie. I tell you what.
I'll tell you
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I mean,
That's true. He blew up a school. We're still looking at that exact CG right now.
oh yeah, that is the CG that's on the TV right
Apparently,
now.
that was 50 minutes of this episode was the CG.
Well, it's not the exact because now she's got her hands over her mouth.
Yeah.
So it's progressed a little bit. But yeah, I don't like. He's just like, I can fix her by
Right.
destroying an entire building.
And going through like all this governmental red tape
Right.
to cover it up and
Instead of just being like, yo,
You want a hug?
Here's a number for a therapist.
right.
You
And
can do that shit online now.
here's a coupon for a free Scoopy from Culver's and a hug.
Same video, speaking of which, Silver Soul User says, who needs therapy when you can bomb your school with poop? That's true.
I feel like that's a no context thing.
Oh, senior prank day.
Oh man. Same video. Aaron Martin says that quote right at the end was impeccable. Lol. Yeah. That was
Oh, yeah, the
the Frankenstein quote.
Mary Shelley Frankenstein thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I had no idea what you were talking about in that video. Like, I've never read Frankenstein or anything
Well,
like
I haven't
that,
either.
so-
I just knew that there was like a famous quote from it that had that was it.
Yeah.
It's like if you can't feel one, you feel the other or whatever
Right.
it was. And then I looked it up and remembered it.
Inside you, there are two Sachis or whatever.
Correct.
Something like that.
Angel Sachi and Demon Sachi.
Yeah, of course. Same video, Thomas the Crunk Engine says, we only needed one more Herm to end the video on a nice note. We ended with 68 on the counter.
Yeah.
Don't you worry, because there's a better place to put that.
I feel like the 69th happens during a good time, though.
Yeah, the perfect time.
Could be wrong.
Maybe not the perfect time, but pretty close.
Subpar boo puns. Luigi's Mansion.
That's like our whole MO.
Episode 5. That's weird because like we had just mentioned this because you just posted a picture of a boo
In the
girl in Discord.
Yeah,
and
yeah, because you had changed. We said something about like quitting Bookend Gaming, and you put
Yeah,
boo,
boo,
end.
end gaming.
Yeah, so I took a picture. I sent a
right.
picture of Booette's ass.
Yeah.
It's
It was like,
the
is that boo
here's
bees
the
or
real
boo tees?
Boo end.
Oh man. Hi, Aaron Hornberger says, hide your chests, hide your instruments. Luigi is humping everything around here.
Jesus. I mean, not only did you comment on a video from that far in the past, but you also made a reference from around the same time.
That's true.
So good on you.
Luigi out here humping everybody.
Yeah.
Because he does. Like, that's the weirdest animation. Like, he like literally reaches down with his hands and goes,
Yeah.
to open things. It's
He's
like,
just-
okay.
He's very sexually frustrated. Mario takes all the women's.
Well, all right.
The Squelching, Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Uh-huh.
Aaron Hernberger. Hermberger.
Hermberger.
Timestamp, bro out with our chodes out. Travis, 2023. No true words have ever been spoken. Yeah. I think that was just like Wedge and Big City.
It was, yeah.
It's just like, we're just up here,
We're
broing
just-
out with our chodes out. Yeah, because I'm supposed to say rock out with your cock out, but I was like, I gotta come up with something that matches bro.
Right.
Chodes is close enough. Slant rhyme.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion episode 8 and the first musical montage
Duh.
of Bookend Gaming.
We're gonna have to remake that song at some point.
Timestamp, which is the That's Awful song segment, saying your Luigi montage is better than the Rocky training montage.
I agree.
Oh, man.
Doody Luigi's betcha doody.
That's awful.
You made it work.
It fit perfectly.
I guess. I kind of trailed off at the end, but it worked. Books Before Boobs, Pretty Good Science, episode 35. Look at that. Catherine already made it to 35. Just
Nice.
chugging along.
Uh-huh.
I think going into a relationship believing your partner will leave you eventually and constantly reinforcing that belief is a self-fulfilling prophecy. That kind of mindset turns you into the kind of person that people tend to not want to have a relationship with. Joke's on you, I'm already that kind of person. A kind of person who is always doubting the sincerity and seriousness of the relationship and treating it as something fleeting rather than something that will last. Yeah,
I don't remember what we were talking about in that episode,
I
but
guess some fucking deep shit. I
right?
don't know.
Sounds like it. Or at least something about, we talk about people leaving us, or
Maybe. Or like we just made a joke about like, oh, what's the point? You're just gonna leave me for something better. You never know.
Who knows?
We make those jokes all the time. But yeah, I mean, you've got a point. You go in with the mindset of this won't last, then you won't do anything to make it last because you've already been defeated in your
right.
mind. But if I want to be a pessimist, I'm gonna be a pessimist. God damn it!
the squelching again. Final Fantasy VII, Ramaki. Jordan says, pretty sure Wedge's voice actor is Badger from Breaking Bad.
Yes.
And then you replied, it is. I looked it up.
Yeah, I was editing it and I heard it and I was like, he sounds so familiar. That sounds like Badger.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't know. Have you watched Breaking Bad?
No.
Oh my God, why do I even have you on this show?
I know. Dude number one.
You
Get
don't-
a clue.
You don't play Red Dead or watch Breaking Bad? God. Interact with the society.
I watched Guardians last night.
Well, there you go. I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, it's so good.
Is it?
It's actually amazing, yes.
Oh God. I'll eventually watch it, I'm sure. Yeah, I heard it while I was editing because we didn't hear it when we were playing because we're busy talking and the TV's lower than normal. But yeah, I was like, that sounds exactly like Badger. I don't know the actor's name. So I looked it up and it is. And then there was another one earlier on. It's Heidegger. Like, I remember he shows up in the game and I was like, he looks really good. Like, he doesn't look like he used to be a big fat guy in a brown suit or whatever. That's voiced by John DiMaggio.
Okay.
Like, I heard it and I was like, why does that sound like... Because it doesn't sound like John DiMaggio is the voice of Bender in Futurama.
That one I know.
But he didn't sound like Bender. He sounded like or Lur from the planet Omicron,
Okay,
Persei
yeah.
8 or whatever. I was like, that was the voice he was doing. He was like, oh, there they are. I was like, what the why doesn't Ross just eat the smaller of the friends or whatever it is?
Ross, the biggest of the friends.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but just so there's at least two in there that I'm like, I recognize that. And I was going to say something about it the next time we played. Be like, oh, yeah, this is this voice, by the way. But then Jordan beat me to it, asshole. Oh, it's my turn.
Oh,
You
yeah.
read that one. Sachi Leica the Honka Honka. Timestamp.
You really do.
I bet Thomas is at the edge of the seat on this one.
We're going to have to click these.
And then another timestamp. Too late, Travis. We're all losing it.
All right, here we go. Oh.
Wow. We sound really good there.
This episode's sponsored by Zyrtec. No.
Just wet little sounds.
You know, we're just going to have to kiss for real on mic.
Oh, okay.
Just so it sounds legitimate.
Wasn't there an old
Yeah.
What if he just no-sell me on that?
Right. Oh, man. And then what was the second one?
1430. Too late, Travis. We are all losing it.
I don't want to turn our fans on. I've already been told that my voice is
Yeah.
Cause problems for people.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, fuck. Fucking porn voice. I am so sorry for doing that in anyone's ear. I can't help it, though. It's fun to do.
Right.
Just a, oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, fuck, I'm gonna herm.
Oh, oh, oh my God, this comment. Holy hell,
Yeah,
Joshua.
right? This might be the longest comment we've ever... Well, not longest, but...
Just the most involved. We
We're-
have to do a lot of work here.
We got some clicking to do here. All right. Same video. Sachi like a da honka honka. Joshua Patterson says, honka honka is such a funny and corny way to say sex. It's like how a grandpa says it.
Well, just a little education in case you didn't know. Honka honka is not so much sex, it's more so just grabbing the booba.
It's just a booba squeeze.
Yeah, it's just grabbing boobs.
And going honka.
Yeah, it's like I assume
Like a clown nose.
Well, not even a clown, like a clown holding one of those like bike things. where it's like,
Yeah.
and it's just you're squeezing a boob.
Right.
And I think I'm pretty sure that's a reference to Him Yim.
The title.
Us saying,
Because
yeah, the honka honka thing. Yeah,
I think isn't it Lily? Lily like the
yeah,
honka honka.
Lily, yeah, because the girls are in the bar talking about all the annoying things the guys do.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, they're always honka your boobs, and it's terrible. Then it cuts to Marshall. He's like, Lily, like the honka honka.
Okay, here we go. Timestamp. Do you want to read it so I can click on them?
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so at 55 seconds, you are 100 right. I'm assuming it's supposed to be percent. I don't know. On that one, I'm old. I don't know.
Yeah.
On that one, Travis, and expect more unsurprising diddly in the near future.
Okay.
It's an anime visual novel, and it wants a sex scene,
That's true.
so it's gonna put a sex scene in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I was like, I don't know if it feels right to have a sex scene right now, and you're like, it will because
doesn't
it's
matter.
an anime.
Yeah, there's been a certain amount of time between boobage. There has to be boobage. Okay, 19 minutes. This is one of the reasons I like Yuji so much. Just says and thinks the most random shit at the weirdest time.
Okay.
Okay. It tends to be a hell of a lot less pleasurable
Oh,
than sleeping with
it was
lovers.
before that. It was.
Yeah.
It's the having sex with a prostitute.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
just like-
It's like he's like he's taking this girl's virginity, and he's just like, this is a lot different than when I bang hookers.
By Otaku anyways, so
You're
maybe
not gonna
that's why.
herm in the throes of passion?
Having sex with a prostitute.
Yeah, just in the middle of he's
Jesus
thinking
Christ.
about his passionless sex with
Yeah.
prostitutes.
All right, 2240. That is not something you should say, Yuji.
I'm gonna guess that this is he's talking about Amine's boobs.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Grown up now brings a tear to my eye.
That's a really weird thing to say. Dude.
Oh,
No, he's talking about her, like
talking-
thinking about her being a little girl.
Yeah, and how she's grown up now. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, anime's so weird. 2350. It's kind of like emotionless sex. I don't know if that's a thing, and I don't want to. While Sachi's all turned on, Yuji's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, emotionless
Oh,
sex
it's a
is a thing. Yeah, 100% a thing. Still feels all right.
Okay, we don't click on that one.
Yeah. 3137. Deep voice. Do a deep voice. That'll work perfectly.
That's probably your sex sounds.
Oh.
Really deadpan. But
Right.
that's just the character you give him. But like I'm trying to
Yeah,
think.
well, I know it's a
I
pretty
know it's a
sensitive
sensitive spot.
Oh no, okay. We were talking about
trying to make him sound sexier.
right because whatever he had just said was super like weird, or not weird, but like not sexy.
Yeah.
And it was like maybe I'm just reading it wrong, and yeah,
Right. So like we tried to say it sexier.
yeah.
3345. Me, who has watched a good amount of VNs and H scenes, you'll get used to it.
Okay.
History of ever.
This is the kind of like sex talk you have with someone you've been having sex with for years, and you're just like goofing around and laughing and stuff.
Right.
High school kids do not talk like this when they're having sex.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I know what high school kids are talking about when they're having sex, by the way. I mean, I was a high school kid. It's quiet and awkward.
Right.
4020, lewd handhold. That one really made
Yeah.
me click. It's just the CG changes to them holding hands.
You're like, oh, that's lewd. Cover it, and I put otaku there for like
Yeah.
5 seconds.
55 minutes. One thing I find weird is when Star Men.
Vanilla yogurt.
Oh, okay, yeah. Is described as hot when it's the complete opposite. I mean, I wouldn't say it's cold. It's your body temperature. Are you like?
Right.
Are you sick? Are you a vampire? Did you just reveal that you're a vampire? 5550. I just came here. Well, that's gross. Was it cold?
Wow, you lasted 55 minutes and 50 seconds into the video.
Good job.
Damn.
No wonder it's so cold. It's gone stale. I just came here because I saw the upload and wanted to see some reactions, and I got what I wanted. I'm sure you did. But if you're curious, yes, some H scenes do drag out and have several rounds if you don't want to read them. Yuji's got some big stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're desensitized to that ever since
Nekopara
Cat
drug on
City,
for such a good game. Let's play more.
It's probably the second one's probably going on the freaking
Yay! God,
Cat
that
City,
game ruined
bitch,
me.
Cat City, bitch.
I wasn't huge into cat girls before that game.
You weren't?
I mean, they were fine. But it wasn't one of those things where it was like, yeah, cat girls.
Yeah.
And then we played that. I'm like, yeah, okay, I like
I don't know.
cat girls.
There's a line with cat girls. It's like, yeah, cat girls, cool. But then when it starts going into like, I'm 2 years old.
Yeah,
And
which that one does.
I'm like your daughter. It's like, stop.
And they give you the old meow flap. Meow flap.
Yeah, I mean, what, like, being cutesy, like, cat girls is fine, but when it's literally like, I'm the actual age of a kitten. Now stick your penis in me. It's like,
And it's in Nekopara too. He kept saying like, they're like my daughters. It's like, stop.
yeah, exactly. Like,
Stop.
they're like my little daughters. Oh, they're in heat. Here's
Yeah.
my dick. All right.
The final comment. Da-da-da-da. It's Silver Soul User.
Beetle Schnob will do.
Timestamp. Man, lots of timestamps today.
Well, we do complain when people don't timestamp stuff.
That's
so.
true. And that was the perfect moment to get the 69th Herm.
Hell yeah, it was.
Yeah, but it didn't happen though. He said,
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't watch it. I lived it, so I didn't need to watch it.
Right. No, there wasn't a Herm during that episode.
God damn it.
So
Well, 67 just popped up on the screen.
it's and we were all, that's when we said you're not going to Herm in the throes of passion.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe the next time. Even though, I mean, I guess you're resetting the counter for each playthrough, aren't you?
Yeah, we're going to see which girl makes him Herm the most.
Yeah. So you will eventually have to go back and check the
I have to watch through Amane to see
which girls make me Herm.
Right. Sachi's making him Herm a lot, it seems like.
Yeah,
like
well,
I said,
she's
almost up to 70.
She's an enigma, so you gotta have lots of deep thoughts about that. But that is our comment show. Didn't you? Your call to action. The call to action was watch a seg. Leave a comment.
Yeah,
on that.
a seg.
Yeah, just
an old seg.
Pick a random seg. It can be Segmas or Halloween or just any random seg, and just be like, "Hey, I'm here now." Speaking of which, we got to record a seg because the May poll or April poll's done. So
Yep.
now we're gonna record that. The May poll is now up, so tie ribbons to it and run around it.
Correct.
But go check out Patreon. Go check out Discord. Links are down there. Come say hi to us, and I don't know.
Give you the reach around.
Yeah, I'll do that. That's a situation where we got to do like a
Live.
no, the thing. No, not a live reach around. The thing where you give people money and there's goals.
Patreon?
No, there's no
Incentive?
goals in that. The thing. GoFundMe.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking
The
about?
thing.
Oh, I've never done that.
Just start a GoFundMe, and then we can just put a reach around tier. $2. I'm not good at them.
Give you a honka.
Oh yeah, I'm sure people love that. Well, Thomas might. Fuck, where's the jar?